Hello, I'm going to show you today on how to get hot water. If there's an airlock on your system after changing the filters, if there's no water coming out of the hot after you're done with your whole filter set change up, and there's nothing coming out of here, we got to get the air out. So there's an airlock problem going on. Probably 80% of the time it goes through these it's the red, it's the heat side that has the problem. So we're going to talk about how to get get the airlock out if it occurs. If it doesn't occur, you don't have to do this. So always make sure to press down the button when you're pushing down on the lever so water comes out. If you press down on the lever without pushing the button, nothing will come out. So you just got to make sure that when you push down on the lever, you're also pushing down on this button so the water comes out. And if it's coming out, we're good. You don't have to do anything with this. So what we're going to do now is there's no water coming out of the hot side. What we want to do is always make sure that it's off if there's no water coming out. So after we do that, you're gonna see 3 lines in the back. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna take off the top panel. So there's 2 screws holding the top panel on here. There's these 2 screws, 1 and 2 right here. We're gonna remove those, and then we'll pull off the top cover. It's just sliding it off and pulling it off. And then after you slide it off and pull it off, you're gonna see 3 tubes and a tank right here. So this tube right here is for the ozonator. It's got this hard plastic straw kind of in it. And then here is a hard plastic 90-degree adapter here that connects to the filters. And then we got here our hot water line. So this is where the problem is going to be. What you want to do is there's no water coming out of the hot side after you push the button and you hit the lever and there's still nothing coming out. You would siphon out of this. So you would suck the air out of this. Maybe some water will come out, but yeah, we want to get all the air out of this. So what I do is I suck on this for a little bit and then I start hearing air escape. But if still the air escapes, and then you'll start hearing a hiss, and then you can suck on it a little bit more, maybe 2 mouthfuls, and then you'd be good to go. And that, yeah, you would suck the water out, and then that means there's water finally coming out through this straw. And then you would just connect it back all the way on that nipple, all the way back on. So yeah, I put it all the way back on. As you can see, it's all the way back on, and then it should start flowing again. But yeah, so to get rid of the airlock in the machine, if it does occur, you would simply remove this one. So it's a thin, it's not thin, it's a soft plastic. It's very soft. So you'd want to, this is it. On the white bioquantums, which would be this is a white bioquantum. The white bioquantums have the I think theirs is a little bit more white. It's not as clear. On the black system, it's clear though. But yeah, just make sure that it's not this one that's connected to the filters. It's a hard 1/4-inch tubing, and then here's our plastic, and then a soft tubing. It's not this one. It's this one right here. It has this little device in it. Do not get rid of that little device. We need it in there. So yeah, simply as pulling this out, siphoning it, get some water out if you need to, plug it back in, and then you should be able to get water out simply by should be getting able to get water out again by just pressing that and doing this, and that should fix it. One last thing is if this is a bonus. So if your heat from your water stops working, so there's no more heat working, it's most likely the cause is this guy right here. Let me so right here in the back, there's these 2 switches here. They have a red and black and white lines coming in. They're electrical. So On the top one, you're gonna see a little button. That's the button right there. You gotta press. It's right. It's a white button. It's right there. It's right in the center of those black and white lines. So it'd probably be easier to press it when there's no filters in the system. But yeah, it's just that white line, that white button. It's a tiny white button in between the black and white lines, power lines, electrical wire. And then down here there's nothing. It's just gonna be no button. But the top one here has a button. So I need the water heat is not working. So let's say the water's coming out of the dispenser, but it's not coming out hot. That's what you would click on to get it working again. So hopefully that helps. Something comes up, you can always contact us. So then after you're done with that, you just put this back on the cover. My cover's over there. Put the cover back on and put the screws back on and you'll be good to go. So hopefully that helps. And thank you.